7 books, 7 fairy tales, hundreds of reasons to never trust a magical transformation. Today's episode is sponsored by Body Horror, terrible decision making, and Jasper Moore's relentless campaign to convince us that the human body was just a first draft. So grab your cursed glass slippers and ask yourself, what did these princesses ever do to deserve this? Welcome back to Book Slayers, where we put dark fiction books on trial and break down whether they committed crimes against their readers or if they're getting a full acquittal. We went a little different today and took on Jasper Moore's versions of our favorite Disney ladies. And by the end, we may have enough evidence to open a full investigation into what the hell was he reading as a child. What did your family do to you, Jasper? Seriously.
Was disturbing.
Disturbing might be putting it really, really mildly. Mildly. After reading the topic.
Do you know what I can't believe? We know I like to read books and I like to go online and find out shit. I feel like they was released maybe last year. Yeah. There is nothing on Goodreads from the books that I read anyway. No one's commented. No one said anything. And I'm like, we can't be the only ones that have found and read these books. Surely not. How are people not talking about it? I even tried Reddit. Nothing.
I couldn't find a damn lick of anything either. No, I couldn't find nothing. Because I went looking too, because I was like, okay, I'm a little disturbed. I need to know where my fellow disturbees are at.
Yeah.
It's crickets.
There's no one out there.
But I rated them all for poor Jasper. I did.
Have you?
I gave them all 5. I did all 7. This is what happened. So my Kindle, I downloaded all 7. So I'm like, I'll pick the ones that resonate the most with me based on who I like the best. But I still was like, they put them in order. So yeah, I went 1. I've got time for number 2, number 3. I need to know what happens next now. Number 5, number 6. And then I was finishing number 7. I'm like, I wonder how many Betty did.
Well, I didn't know there was an order. So I just picked the ones that I wanted.
So yeah, apparently they are. They're all numbered.
But they don't they don't join up or anything. They are standalone books. You don't have to do it in order. You don't have to read all of them. Out of interest, what was the first one? Because I have a worse one that I read.
Cinderella was number 1.
Oh. I got on better with the Cinderella one. I only finished that one today.
Yeah. What did you think?
The Cinderella one was like, fucking hell. Like, I don't even know what to call it. The shadow. I don't know. That was, who would be the fairy godmother. And then like the dress she gets, and it basically like molds to her body and like breaks her ribs as it's going on. I'm like, there is not a dress anywhere that I would be that well, not that that's just uncomfortable, but I wouldn't be uncomfortable. Do you know what I mean? I do remember once, I've got a funny story. One of my friends, this is years ago, she brought a dress and we had to do the whole lay down on the bed. I'll get like a coat hanger and try and zip you up because it needs pulling really tight. Like that was bad, but she copes with that. But yeah, this and the glass, horrible, shadowy, blood-filled slippers was just, I can't even wear heels anymore, so I can't even imagine the pain.
Yeah, I just, it was, yeah.
You don't even know what to say.
I really don't know what to say because that was the first one I read too, because I was actually going to start with Hansel and Gretel, and I was like, oh, well, they're all in order. Like, it was like, I didn't download them that way either. My Kindle did that. And I'm like, okay.
Thanks.
And then I read it and I was like, I sat there just blinking. And I'm fairly certain I was like kind of trying to calm myself down, blinking.
I was definitely doing the faces like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was sat at work doing this and I was like, stop pulling faces. Luckily, my desk that I sit at doesn't face outwards. But I've got people to the left of me. So I was like, hands up here, like going, ugh.
Don't look. But it's funny because
I liked that side of it though. I liked the bit of gore and I liked, it wasn't over the top.
No.
I didn't think like that. Um, that one that I didn't like, that other weird genre that we did, that was too much.
Oh, yeah. Splatterpunk?
Splatterpunk, yeah, that was too much gore. This was like the right amount of like, ooh, I'm really grossed out, but I still want to read this book.
I think he did a really good job of like the descriptive stuff because I did Snow White and Rose Red and it talking about like being outside and I'm like I felt like I was outside like I could feel like how cold it was and I
Oh,
could
wow.
feel like when they bumped into a dwarf and he was like, "Ugh, don't let that thing out. What the fuck's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, please don't." Don't let it out. And they're like, meh, like, meh, meh, meh. Like they were just like, oh my God, man. I was so disturbed. Like I know you didn't read Snow White and Rose Red, but oh my fucking God. I was like shaking. I was like,
I wish I
oh, and
had.
they were like, the mom was like, "What are you doing? Don't let that thing in the house." And it's like this big bear. And they're like, "Oh no." And then she's like, "Oh, he's hurt." And they've got him by the hearth and they're like, and the mum knows that they're fucking up to naughty shit because they're trying to get him to trust them. And they're
Mm.
like scary bitches. One of them like fate's falling down. It's like, "Oh no." And he's like, get the bear gets all overprotective. And the other one's like, fucking kills it. I'm like, no, no. And then they finish. And that was the worst part for me because I don't usually read short stories. And some of these were quite short. I think one was only 65 pages. And I'm like, I needed more. And I think that's why I kept going because I was like, I'm not finished with this yet, you bitch.
Yeah, they was really short, but one of them I read, the Sleeping Beauty one, I didn't really rate that as much. That was my first one as well. I just thought she was quite a knob. Like she woke up and then she like killed her parents, like destroyed the land, and was just like anyone who come in, she killed them. And I was just like, you're just a moody bitch when you wake up. Like,
Yeah, well, so am I. I'm not going to lie. But they, like, when they did the curse thing, like, because I kind of understood it. Okay, this sounds going to sound so bad. I don't advocate for people murdering. Okay, that is not what I'm doing here. But she literally had to spend her first 16 years of life, like, wrapped up in cotton wool. And she would just to, like, get away from people, she'd lie and say she had, like, stomachache and whatever. So she could go get some peas. Now, if they just said, look, someone cursed you, okay, and we're trying to protect you, maybe she could have got on board with that, but they didn't tell her fuck all.
but when she woke up, why did she? I feel like she saved someone in the castle, and I can't remember who. And then she was like, parents, she was like, "Fuck you two, you can die," and then just started like sucking the energy out of them or whatever it is she does. And I was
You don't
like,
know what happened to her when she was asleep, but she was asleep for a while, right?
bitch.
She was asleep for ages because her
No.
story kept evolving. Like one minute, like it was explaining like how the fate of what had happened to her had changed over the years. So
Mm.
how long was she asleep for? What did that dark magic do to her while she was asleep?
I think that was, which I don't think I fully understood when I was reading it. It's like the curse had done something to her while she was asleep. So she was just like eternally hungry for like killing and eating people or whatever she was fucking doing. That
Well,
was
yeah,
my
well,
work.
well, I actually quite enjoyed that one, and when I was finished with it, and I was like, that is like the worst freaking nap in literary history. Could you imagine? And you don't wake up feeling refreshed, but you literally wake up feeling entitled to compensation. And she took it in blood.
I
God, imagine the
really,
sleep tracking on that.
oh my God.
It's like, how many years was
It's
that?
100 years, and I'm
What
still
goes up?
fucking tired.
Not enough coffee in the world, man. Anyway.
I really enjoyed the Red Riding Hood one, but more the
Oh,
first
really?
half of it. The first half, I felt the tension and I felt scared for Red Riding Hood as she's like, I know she's not called that in it.
No.
When she's like walking through the forest, then she bumps into Lucian, who's obviously some kind of evil character.
Yeah.
But I really felt that. But, you know, like just as a woman as well, like if you was walking around and it's a bit dark and you're a bit nervy and then some bloke, which all women have probably experienced this, like just comes along for the walk and you're like, please fucking leave me alone. I'm scared. Like I
Yeah.
could feel the tension from that point of it as well, like from a really real point of view. But yeah. And then like the whole, like when she gets to the grandma's house and then fucking shit kicks off in there, I was just
Yeah.
like, holy fucking, that whole first hour of that book, I was on tender hooks. I was fucking scared. I was
Yeah.
like, and I know what's going to happen. Well, I thought I knew, but we know this story, so you relate back to that. But yeah, that was the first half of that book was my favourite out of the three.
Yeah.
I wasn't as overly with the end. It calms down a bit.
I
But yeah, no.
needed that though, because I was looking at it and I'm like, Red has zero interest in conflict resolution here. She's just vengeance. Vengeance is righteous. Fuck, man. Like it was something. It was
It was something.
insane. And I'd gotten used to the way he was writing by that point. Cause I think this was written a third or fourth one. I can't remember what order they went in, but yeah, I was like, wow, he has a real skill with writing the kind of things where I'm like, ugh, but I don't want to stop reading it.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely keeps you like hooked because it is gross and like
Yeah.
even just like the names of things. Like I think they were called, was it skin? Because they were skin thieves, that's it. Hollow jacks. I don't know why that would be scary. I can't remember what that was referencing. But the skin thieves things, because these things that are in the forest, when they take you, like they wear your skin, I guess, like
like
it
the
does
wolf.
in the book. But yeah, but when she gets to grandma's house, it's wearing her face. And I was just like, oh, that must feel gross. That's really, really like
Oh dear. Oh my
skin face.
God.
Just that phrase just grosses me out.
Yeah. There was yeah. I wasn't funnily enough, Red Riding Hood wasn't the one I was the most interested in. I actually really wanted to get to the Hansel and Gretel one. And it was bleak, man. It was so fucking bleak. And I don't know if it's because they're like kids, right? And they have to survive at any cost. But I was like, yeah, abandoned, starvation, cannibalism. I'm like, oh my God. And he made it worse. He made it so much fucking worse. I literally, I was reading it and I'm like, I should stop and take a break. And I couldn't stop reading it. And I really hated myself for that because I'm like, just come on. And I don't know, he just somehow made it less cheerful. Because you know that when they go to the witch's house, that she's feeding them up to eat them, but somehow this seemed worse. Like, it's like every family vacation that ever went wrong, all rolled up into this. And don't you get me started on the fucking witch, man. I had a nightmare. Because that was the last one I read before I went to bed the other night. I'm like, and I was having nightmares. And I woke up in a cold sweat. I'm like, it's just Mike. And I had to prod him. And I went, and then he snored. I'm like, oh yeah, it is Mike. Okay, good.
Did you think the witch was in bed with you?
That's the panic I had. I had like, I woke up because I was dreaming about it and I was scared and I woke up in a cold sweat. Like I was, and then I could feel a presence and I'm like, I'm just going to make sure. And then and I'm like, okay. And then it took me, and I was laying there and I'm like, what if? And it's been ages since that's happened to me. And I'm like, fucking Jasper Moore, who hurt you? Yeah, it was bad. And then I was tired the next day because it took me ages to get back to sleep.
So was that the best one for like scare factor then?
You know what? I think because the original story had dark elements in it, I didn't think he could make it much worse than he did. Yeah. So I'm like, the witch is going to eat those kids. They know why they're there. Like she's fattening them up to stick them in a fucking crock pot.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. It freaked me right out. And I didn't realize he could get scared as an old fart, but yes. Yeah. And I almost, just so you know, I almost stopped there and didn't keep reading books from him.
What number was that one?
Number 4. I think that was my 4th one, I'm pretty sure.
Did you just make sure to not read it at bedtime?
I did them during the day. I didn't read anything after dinner. After that. No, I didn't. And yeah, I love horror. I love scary stuff. We watch scary stuff. I don't care about, but that one little short story was enough to stop me reading before bed. I read a romance.
Before
2 days, yeah.
Yeah,
bad boy.
Calm down from all the scariness.
I was very uncomfortable.
So what was the other ones?
So there was Rapunzel. That was something too. Um, she's. It feels like she's just kind of like in a relationship with herself in that tower. Like she's losing arguments with the reality side of life up there. Yeah, it was. It wasn't one of my favorites, mind you, the Rapunzel one, because it's all supposed to be about her isolation, right? Like she's trapped up in this tower, but she literally forgets how to be a human being up there, and she turns into quite the monster. Like it's not just a prison; it like consumed her. And
Mm.
yeah, well, yeah, it was. I dreaded it for her. Like it was mind warpingly. Like, ugh. I'm actually glad it was the last one because I feel like if any of the other ones had been lost, I would have been sad it was over.
Yeah.
I feel like that one kind of like I was like, okay, I'm okay now. Like I can walk away from this and not feel bad. But yeah,
That
I will never look at Tangled the same fucking way ever again. Okay, ever. Disney got fucked in the ass
Oh
by
God.
Grim Horror and came out the other side looking like a wet dish rag. That's how I
Have
feel
you
about it.
have you read any other retellings of fairy tales? Because I don't know that I have, but when I was reading one of them, which one was it? I think when I was doing Red Riding Hood, it reminded me of being at school and like we was doing a bit of a play around it, but also at the time the Roald Dahl book
Yeah.
was like quite big. I can't remember what it's called. What is it? It's like oh no, it's like horribler retellings of the stories, but obviously it's for kids, so it's not
Revolting
like
Rhymes.
that's it. Yeah,
That's my
it
favorite.
it
As
reminded
soon
me
as
of
the
that.
wolf
And
began to feel that he had had a decent meal, he walked around the kitchen yelping, "I've got to have another helping."
oh my god,
I love that book. I read it to the kids all the time.
do you?
Mhm.
Good. I
One of
don't
my
know that
faves.
I ever introduced my kids to that book. I don't think I've thought about it. I love that you know lines out of it. That is
I
great.
know whole poems out the thing because they're all like short poems, right? I know 6 or 7 of them off by heart.
Oh my god. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
remember it from school and like
Yeah.
loving those books. And I feel like we use that. I don't know. I was doing some play. It's like primary school. So, but we used one of the, and I think it's a Red Riding Hood one. And when I was reading it,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, God, flashback to
Yeah.
childhood, which was nice. But also, I feel like Red Riding Hood wasn't like a baddie in her story. Like she was there to like stop the forest evil people. Whereas like Cinderella becomes like you said about Rapunzel, she's like overtaken by the curse and she becomes like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
As does Sleeping Beauty. Red Riding Hood was the only one that I read that was still like okay. Was
Yeah,
like
the
a really
rest of them not so much. No, actually,
no.
I think you might be right there. I think you might be right there.
What was the last book?
Yeah. I think it was Snow White by herself, if I remember rightly.
Oh, so it's 2 Snow Whites.
Yeah, well, they made Snow White with sisters, and then she was by herself. So it was like the
Oh.
corruption, like her being beautiful was like they corrupted that, so they turned like revenge into like this consuming force. I didn't actually enjoy it so much as the other one because the the one with Rose Red in it, like she was a warrior basically. Like she wanted to take shit down, but in the one by herself, she was like, I don't know, I don't know. She was annoying, I guess, in that one. And the dwarfs were really annoying.
The dwarves. I forgot about the dwarves.
Yeah,
Was
they
they
were
still called
in
the right
there.
names? Because I feel like some of the names was changed.
Yeah, they didn't, I don't even remember their fucking names, but they certainly didn't do that.
It's like Sleeping Beauty is Aurora, but it was
Yeah.
Aurelia. But I don't know if
Alright,
that's
yeah.
like is that like another country's way of saying Aurora? No, like a translation. I didn't know.
Don't actually know, but I got the feeling that he tried not to use anything that could have been trademarked by Disney, and I don't know if
Oh,
Princess
okay.
Aurora had been because the place was called Briar Rose, I think, wasn't it? Or Black Briar?
It was Briar something, yeah, it
Briar
was
something. Yeah, so he was taking things that he could use to I thought it was very clever. He
Yeah.
scared the absolute bejesus out of me. And what I would have quite liked to have seen is if he'd have done a whole novel with each of these characters in it and they had their own little side quests and then there was something that happened in the middle. Because I feel like
Yeah.
there could have been some really nice arcs, like crossover arcs. Like, I don't know, Disney kind of took all these princesses and like made them the heroes and magical fairy dust and shit. And Jasper literally turned each one of them into a fucking HR complaint. I don't know. Thomas put something on this morning. Frick, what did he put on? I think he was just watching Pixar clips. But they had Tinkerbell on the screen, and I'm like, I fucking know what you were up to in the fucking childhood.
The Peter Pan.
And then
one from-
oh no, that's right. He was watching Tangled yesterday, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, I can't look at you the same, sweetheart, because I know things.
I know how bad you can go.
I know what I know. I'm not even joking. I'm quite disturbed, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm really glad we did this because I had no idea that I enjoyed short stories as much as I did with these ones. But I didn't realize just how bad someone could make something that was so sparkly.
In a small book as well. Like,
yeah. Oh, it packed a punch.
Like,
Look,
well,
I can't believe more people haven't found these.
Yeah, they started very quickly, didn't they? It was like you're straight in. There's no like warm up. It's like bam, you're in it. Which obviously you need to be with a short story. But yeah, like I said, Sleeping Beauty wasn't the best for me, but I enjoyed the other two.
I enjoyed them all. Snow White on her own was the only one that I was probably my least favorite, and Rapunzel wasn't great.
Yeah.
I felt like it was a really good one to end on, though. Like I felt completed. I couldn't have done any more than that. If there had been any more books, I probably would have stopped.
Was you literally like reading these one after the other?
I did 3 of them back to back. Yeah, I did 3 of them back to back because I was like, oh, I'm finished. I'm like, oh, I'll do the next one. Like, oh, I'm finished. Oh, okay, I'll do the next one. And then I was like, oh shit, I didn't write any notes.
I didn't. I only finished today, and then I was like, oh, better see what the internet's saying. Says nothing. But yeah, I did put together a little would you rather. Do you want to play?
Yeah, do. I'm in.
Scared? I'd be scared.
Always. Are you kidding me? I read the freaking books. I am terrified. All right.
Okay, here's your first dilemma. The ultimate wardrobe malfunction. So, would you rather wear Cinderella's living tissue ball gown knowing it's actively melting and fusing directly into your skin and bones for the entire night? Or would you rather wear her shards of agony glass slippers, which physically demand to be fed constant pain and suffering with every single step that you take?
Can I take
Are we losing skin or are we sacrificing your feet?
Oh God. Is it just
That
for
is
one
like,
night?
That is literally,
is the
one
dress
night.
thing just one night? Is the shoes forever?
I think we'll say they're both for the night. She only had
so
to
what
do
if I just sat down? What if I just sat down with these shoes? Would I be in pain?
Oh no, there's no chairs.
Betty. Okay. The dress. I don't. Can I say C? I would rather be dead.
I'm taking option B. Oh no, you wanted option A. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, I'll take A.
So your whole skin versus just your feet. That's what we're going.
I like my feet. Okay, I do not do well with sore tootsies. Okay. No.
Okay. Dilemma 2. Bad first dates. So, would you rather go on a blind date with Rapunzel in her tower knowing her long hair is actually a mass of parasitic, flesh-eating vines waiting to eat you?
Oh, God!
Or would you rather go on a rescue mission to give Sleeping Beauty true love's kiss, knowing that waking her up instantly unleashes an apocalyptic cosmic monster that ends the world?
I'm going to take B because I ain't touching Rapunzel's fucking hair.
I knew you was going to go B, and I haven't even read Rapunzel. I just knew.
No, thank you.
The whole world.
Why should I be the only one to suffer? You can all fucking fall with me, bitches.
Taking us all down with you.
Taking you all down with me. I'm not going down by myself.
Reading that question, bear in mind I haven't read Rapunzel, makes me like, what the fuck happened in that book? I might need to go back and read it.
Go read it, okay?
I actually might do. Okay. I've got 2 more for you.
God, you're
Dilemma
giving me the
3.
shudders. Oh, God, you're giving me the shudders. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. Oh.
Prepare yourself
There
for the
better not be
horror.
any bugs. Wait, are there bugs?
I don't know. Can't remember.
Okay.
Maybe not. We might be okay. Might be okay on the bug front.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Horrific real estate. Would you rather get trapped inside Hansel and Gretel's gingerbread house while the walls are actively secreting stomach acid to digest you from the inside out? Or be forced to check your appearance in Snow White's magic mirror every morning, which requires you to look into the portal of screaming skinless souls and give a blood sacrifice just to see if your hair looks good?
B. Oh my God. All I could feel like was what it would feel like to have acid on my skin. Inside it, and I don't like the smell of gingerbread. So could you imagine stomach acid with ginger? No, I'm good. I will take the mirror. You can have my blood.
I love that a smell that most people probably like is one of the things that put you off, aside from all the horrific stuff.
The acid. Do you know what stomach acid does? If you see, look at my hair now, okay? My hair.
Yeah.
Stomach acid would ruin it.
So you wouldn't need to look in the mirror anymore because your hair would be fucked anyway.
I'd be dead. It would take weeks too for stomach acid to take me down. I'd have to suffer for weeks. No.
Okay, the final horror. This is the final hustle. So would you rather let a skin thief from Little Red Riding Hood hunt you down in the snow to steal your face and live your life? Or make a deal with Rumpelstiltskin to spin gold, knowing that every single coin is being pulled straight out of your own bone marrow and nervous system?
God.
That is
Wait. Am I alive for an option A? It's going to take my face and live my life. Am I walking around with just like a bloody face?
No, I don't know. Don't they kill you? They kill them, right?
Okay, but maybe... Can I be dead when they take my face? Because that is sounding like the better option right now, to be dead and let somebody else take over. Like, I'm done. I'm tired. You have my life, sweetheart. You want it that bad? Or you?
There was an option C in there. Just be dead.
Well, let the skin thief hunt me down, skin my face and go live my life. What am I supposed to just live out in the snow with no face? Hey!
That sounds painful in that cold if you didn't have skin.
I'd be dead anyway. I don't know. That's horrible. You're horrible.
I love that I've horrified you. You're welcome.
Oh, God. I want to go live in Rapunzel's tower now. Thanks.
I thought you was going to be like, I want to leave this call now. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that too. Oh, my God. I'm telling you right now, okay, whilst you were talking, I feel my heart rate go up. It's gone up by 10 beats per minute. I usually sit at 66. I'm at 78 right now.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you bitch. But
Wow,
hey, burning calories.
No. Oh, silver lining. But you'll be dead. So
scared the shit out of me. I'm like, oh my God. No.
How funny.
Oh, God. You've given me the fucking willies now.
You're welcome. So, just as an overall, let's not go through every book. Let's just rate the stabby rating. Okay. Where are we going with all these books?
Okay, so for Cinderella, I gave that one 4.5 stabbies. But on like Amazon, I gave it 5 because...
Oh, we're going to go through them all individially. Okay.
Well, I'm going to. I wrote them down.
Just went, let's do an overall. And you went, right, Cinderella.
Oh, okay. All in all, I probably because 2 of them were 5, a couple were 4.5. I probably, for the whole collective, would probably have done 4.25.
So which ones was your 5s?
Snow White and Rose Red was my 5. And yeah, Hansel and Gretel. It was fucking terrifying. I told ya. That was it. I had to go and I had nightmares. And that automatically, if you can give Horror Girl here nightmares, you should get 6 stabbies, but they don't allow that. So
I'll allow it.
yeah. Oh, it was yeah. I don't think I've ever been scared in so few pages in my fucking life. And I didn't. The worst part was I didn't feel scared while I was reading it. Like I was disgusted and like, ugh. But I didn't realize how scared I was until it was in my head and I dreamt about it, and then I could not.
It infiltrated you like they got infiltrated.
Yeah, it was like dun 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 dun. There's like bugs up my neck. Yeah, it was. And the
Oh my
next
God.
day I was like, I don't drink coffee anymore because I put too much sugar in my coffee, so I stopped drinking it. I made Mike make me a pot because I was tired. He's like, you don't drink coffee anymore. I'm like, just stop the lipid and make
Just
the
do it.
coffee. I
Just
try
do
it.
it. I would say for my 3, bear in mind this is not my genre.
Yeah.
I give the Sleeping Beauty one a 2.5. Wasn't too bothered. I'll give the other 2. I'm going to be generous because I'm going to try and take out the fact that it's not my genre. I'm going to go 3.5 for both.
That's not
So I did
bad for
enjoy-
you.
I enjoyed parts of it. Like the first half of Red Riding Hood would have been over a 4.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm being a little bit tight with 3.5, but I'm still going to stick with it.
Okay, so
The Cinderella one really grossed me out. It's a 3.5.
okay. So is grim horror just not something you would read again, or is it the retelling part that you didn't much care for?
I like the bits that make me go, oh, and keep reading, but I don't know if like I was fully immersed when I was reading. Like that's how I know I'm really into something. Like I kind of forget the world around me, and I wasn't.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that when you're reading horror. That's terrible.
I do. I want to be immersed.
No, I like to know that I'm not suffering with these motherfucking idiots in the books. Like, oh, that's right, honey. You keep running towards those fucking creatures, idiot. I'm right safe in my bed. Yeah, that was we obviously haven't read a lot of like grim darks before, dark grim, however you want to say it. I actually quite enjoyed the Child Thief. It just was a bit long. I really enjoyed these little ones. I'd probably give this a go again in the future. The genre, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe not. I still don't think it's my thing. It's not my thing. So no, probably not.
Well, you don't like if you didn't like splatterpunk, and this wasn't really your thing either. I don't know if it's. I'm trying to work out what it is about the genres that you don't like. Splatterpunk was too much. This one was less, but you still
It's
didn't.
weird because I like the bits that were like the horror bits, but the overall just didn't. I don't know if I like it. It maybe goes back to all this. I don't like fantasy. I like things to be real. Obviously, it's a fairy tale. Maybe it's that side of it. Maybe if it was like a. But is grim horror? Is that like? Is that about sort of fantasy type vibes?
Well, it's fairy
that.
tales. It's because of the Brothers Grimm, right? It's grim
Oh,
retellings of their books. That's what the genre, but it takes it to a more like I don't know if you've ever read any grim fairy tales. They're not Disney. They're not. They're quite disgusting. Jasper made them worse.
I liked that fact. Yeah, I just think it's the whole fairy tale thing. Then probably it's the whole
Yeah.
like real. It's very hard for me to do fantasy stuff.
Do you
So
read dystopian?
Oh, yeah, I can probably get more on board with that. Like I liked Hunger Games. I'm trying to think of something else dystopian that I've read.
Have you read I Am Legend?
No.
Or War Z? Anything like that with zombies? Because I kind of was looking.
Probably get on board with that.
Because I've been looking at I Am Legend and I'm like, I kind of want to read you. The movie was good. I'm like,
I like that I can then watch the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up for that. We are yet to pick some monthly, like we did horror, we've done grim. I don't think we've actually picked next month, so we'll sort that out. That might be in the mix, but we'll work it out.
Yeah, I'm just thinking maybe we could go a little apocalyptic because you could go more sci-fi apocalyptic, or you can even do a thriller apocalyptic. I think I found a couple that you might be interested in, but I don't know. It's like, I'm trying to figure you out. It's hard.
There's definitely sci-fi that I want to do. And I definitely think we'll do that, but we'll do it later in the year.
Yeah. Okay.
Said before, we're going to save that one. But I'm looking forward to next week. We're just going to go back to normal thriller style book.
Yes.
It's Behind Her Eyes by Sarah. Help me out.
Pinborough.
That's it.
Sarah Pinborough.
Yep. So we'll do that next week. And then the week after, we're going to stick to some thriller vibes. And then for next month, we'll go back to a bit of a theme and we'll pick what we'll do. And we'll let you know.
I'm really excited to do that one because I really enjoyed the show. And I think once I've read the book again, I'm going to rewatch the show again. Mike was on board for that. So
I absolutely am. I think I've got my daughter on board. I don't think she's going to read the book. She's going to watch the series with me. I think I've read it before, so I'm audiobooking it. I'm nearly done. So I will be watching that this weekend, ready for next week. So I'm very excited. It's going good.
I'm excited too. Well, Slayers, we learnt a few important lessons today. 1, never trust a magical bargain. 2, never trust mysterious information. And 3, never trust Jasper Moore because he'll take your favorite fairy tale and spin it around and you'll be scared to go to sleep. So my verdict for this one is he is guilty of ruining my childhood. If you have enjoyed this episode, definitely be giving us a follow, a like, a share, a comment. Definitely follow us on Patreon because I've got a bunch of really cool stuff coming up and you're going to love it. We hope that you have the reading week you deserve, readers, and we will catch you next week. Take care.
See you soon.